Oh my God, guys, what have I done? Just kidding. You know what? I read on a forum that this was a pain in the ass, and it doesn't seem so difficult this far. I didn't have to lift the car up at all. I just cranked the wheels over, took the the screws out of here, cranked the wheel this way to the right, and it allowed me to get the bolts inside there out. And then I switched to the other side and turned it the other way. And you know, so far I haven't heard anything, and I don't think that I'm going to. This is about as far as I'm gonna go with removing the bumper. I think I'm just gonna let it hang like this. I'm not going to take the harness off or anything. I think that I can, I think I can reach in here and do what I need to do, and then slap it back on. I think I can get this back on in about 15 minutes. So guys, don't think that this is harder than it is. So far I haven't had any problems whatsoever, and literally I've had this bumper off start to finish. It took me 5 minutes. So don't worry about it. Go ahead and tackle it. It's really not that bad, and stay tuned. Okay, so I did unhook this here from here, and that allowed me to swing it around, and now I can really get in there, guys. That harness does not need to be unplugged. Look at this. Look how much room I have. You definitely want to keep a blanket underneath of it. This bumper is super light. Fascia, whatever. You don't need help. It's definitely a one-person job. I mean, if you have help, hey, more power to you. But I mean, look at me. I'm right in here. Boom. I'm gonna grab my trim tool, and I'll be good to go. This trim tool kit is just from a local auto parts store, and fairly cheap, you know. I think you can get them at Harbor Freight, probably cheaper, but this is what was closest to me, and so. Alright guys, stay tuned. I'm literally sitting behind this bumper fascia, and guys, if you see the clip needs to pull down that way, this is a piece of cake. From what I read, this, you know, made this look like a pain in the ass, but I'm just not seeing it. Fingers crossed I don't break any of these flimsy tabs. Alright, so it is a little tricky, however, still not that difficult. It's not impossible. What you want to do, you start from one side, you pop this out, you pull the grill, you pop another one, you pull it out, you keep pressure on it because this will snap back in. You just keep working it out that way. It took me a couple minutes to get that off. But like I said, guys, it's not impossible. And I found that a flathead works a little bit better than those trim piece removers. You want to get in here on this side, pry it like that, pull it out, and you work on down the line like that, all the way around. It'll pop those tabs out. So That's where I'm at, guys. It is a little nerve-wracking at first, you know, taking that bumper off, but it's actually not bad at all. It's pretty fun. So far I haven't cussed or anything, and there's definitely some room in there for an intercooler, huh? Oh baby. All right, out with the old, in with the new. And before I put this in, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down with a microfiber cloth. Same with this. Wipe this down with microfiber as well. Now you did stretch these tabs right here down, so when I slipped them in, I went ahead and put some pressure on it back the other way. I want to make sure that those tabs are really doing their job. So that's what I'm doing right now, just walking around making sure. I mean, this thing just slid right in there. Just push up, make sure that it's in. Sorry about the video quality, guys. My other camera ran out of space, so I'm using my Galaxy. But you get the point anyway, and by, you know, you can definitely message me if you have any questions, any kind of hang-ups, whatever. I'm noticing that yeah, this is actually quite simple, guys. I'm almost done. I just got to put that ring around it and throw it back on. I recommend you put this chrome ring on the grill before you put it back on the fascia, because what I just went through was down here, it wasn't seating properly. The reason being is that tab right there, there's several of them all down, see them right there. It was up above that, so it wasn't seating properly, so I had to take it all back off, which isn't a, I mean, it wasn't hard, but I could have saved time had I put that on before. So I recommend you doing that. But there she is, guys. She's on. I just gotta put the bumper on and boom. Oh my gosh, that couldn't have gone on any easier, guys. I obviously still got to bolt up the bottom, but everything's still flush. I mean, it just clicked right in. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. You know, there's always a hiccup. Nothing is ever easy, and I gotta tell you, this was pretty damn simple. Right on. There's the finished product. I started this project about 7:20, a little after 7:20 a.m. and it is now a couple minutes before 9 a.m. I also fed and changed a 5-month-old boy in the process of doing this. So don't be too nervous about doing it, guys. It can be done. It was not difficult at all, I assure you. Just take your time with it. Don't rush. Take the entire fascia off the bumper. Don't try doing it without taking the whole thing off. It's not that difficult. Seriously. If you have any questions, be sure to ask. I'm happy to answer, help you out any way that I can. What else? I did break one little plastic clip that I can replace. Nothing on the grill or the bumper itself, just a little keeper clip that just clips in and expands out. I don't know what the heck you call it, but it didn't want to come out, and when it did, it broke. Other than that, had no issues, so I'm overall very pleased with it. Very cool. The journey continues. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Definitely want to subscribe if you're interested in this car. I will be doing updates as they come. Thank you. Have an awesome day.